everyone, my name is Rafael. I'm the Tech Support Manager for Armstrong Power Systems, and this is another of our videos that teach you how to bleed out the engine on any of our Kubota product lines. The bleed out process is one of the most critical process during the startup of a unit. Sometimes when the startup is not done properly, we're under the risk of damaging the starter or just simply making the process harder than what it should be. On the Kubota series, they have implemented on every single one of the engines a bleeding bulb that will allow you during the first crank of the unit to take all the air that is inside of the fuel lines that have never been used, since all the testing we do here in the factory is made with a day tank and a different fuel lines, to take all that air that is inside the fuel lines out before you crank the unit. So basically what you need to do, of course, once you do all the fueling on the unit, you have enough fuel on the unit, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna locate the air bleeding bulb that is on the high pressure pump of the engine. When you look on the engine, no matter what model, you're always gonna find a round bulb, kind of the shape of a quarter, flat bulb. And sometimes it's going to be located on the side of the fuel pump, some other times it's going to be located at the front of the fuel pump, but it always have one. So basically what we're going to do is, before starting the unit, we're going to open the bulb by turning the bulb completely to the left side. Once we have opened the bulb, what we're going to do is that we're going to start the generator and we're going to allow the generator to start cranking. It may take 2 or 3 cranks before we take all the air out through the return lines back to the tank. But once that air is gone, what is going to happen is that the engine will start. So the next step is that we're going to allow the engine to run for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, okay? And having the engine running, we're going to start closing the bulb. It's very important that when you are operating the bulb, you can't use any kind of tool. You can't use clamps or any kind of tool, because it's very delicate, okay? So we're gonna start turning the bulb clockwise direction to the right until we completely seal it, having the engine running. If we have any air inside the system, as soon as we close this bulb, the engine may shut down. If that happens, what you're gonna need to do is to open the bulb one more time, counterclock time, okay? And crank the unit one more time, wait for another 30 seconds, and then start closing the bulb. Once you close the bulb, if the air is being bleed out completely, nothing's gonna happen. The engine is just gonna continue running as normal. So what we're gonna do after that is that we're gonna keep that bulb closed, okay? We're gonna shoot down the unit, and we're gonna do a couple of starts to be sure that in fact all the air is gone, okay? When is necessary to do this operation? Well, basically on any type of situation where you get air inside your fuel lines. It could be a fuel filter change, it could be a lack of fuel on your unit gone out of fuel and it sucked air, you're gonna need to do bleeding. Basically, that's all what you need to do on the bleeding. Good luck on your startup, and keep watching us and following our videos. Have a good day. Bye-bye.